Damn it, my fucking video ran out of I hate that, guys. I'm sorry.
Anything you like?
I finished that house. When did my video run out? Well, all I did was run around and kill shit in the house. That was no tutorial. You'll see me killing plenty of shit here shortly. You did see the mushrooms though, right? I found all those mushrooms in that house. God, I hope so. Other than that, there was nothing else in that house. Just this junk.
I thank you, kind sir.
We are running out of time for the Bloodmoon. I got zoned out again. I should at least give me a warning when that thing is going to cut off on me. That video's going to cut off on me. Alright, we're going to head back home. I think all we lost was me going through that top part of that house. No deaths or anything like that occurred. There's just this junk right here, you see. Killed a couple of zombies. In the mushroomed house with the mushrooms. I was hoping I might find a beaker in there. Seemed like it was a medical kind of related place. But it wasn't. It was nothing but a bunch of junk and a couple of zombies. I burned them up with my Molotovs. Oh, I did get a rock. Oh, I did get this. I don't know when the fucking video ended. I did get this. Iron breaker, that's nice. That'll help us with lead and stuff like that. Help us get more lead and iron or mining. Not much, it's a little thing. It's more or less kind of breaking through doors with that. That's twice my video ran out. I'm sorry about that, guys. I really am. That's so I don't want to do a whole thing over all over again. Just because that, you know what I mean? I'm not editing out everything and making perfect videos to make money off of ads. I'm not trying to build up a YouTube following. I just wanted to make a video series that showed how to get a good start. So sorry about that. Sorry about the video coming to an end and me up in that house. I know you saw me get the mushrooms though, right? I just want people to think that I turned it off and then went into creative mode. I want to show things as they really are. Ah! Anyway, like I said, all I did was go through that house with the mushrooms. Killed 4 or 5 zombies. Got some crap with it. But I did find that rock breaker. I did find that, or the iron breaker thing. That was a nice loot. Oh, and I found a quality 4 bone knife. Nothing special. Is my corn ready? Finally? Yeah, it's ready finally. Just leave it there. And I see how the bike kind of lands in the grass and shit. It gets in the way. Alright, so because of that, I like to kind of clear away the grass and stuff in front of my house. Because I see I kind of rode up and dropped my bike right there in front of the house. So I like to clear the grass out in front of the house so that I don't drop my bike out here in the grass. It's annoying because it gets kind of in the grass and you can't target it to pick it up. And then you go to hit the grass and you wind up hitting your bike and just doing damage to your vehicle. So I just kind of usually hammer some of it out. So when I drop my bike up front like this, doesn't get lost in the grass. All right. Put this up. Oh, it's got all the loot in it. Okay. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Beer. There it is, beer. Sell that later. Okay. Food related. We found a whole shit ton of mushrooms just now. That just solved our food problem. Alright. This can be turned into coffee later on. I don't really care about that. Later on I'll kind of mess around with this thing. Alright, some more water. This we used to make first aid kits with later on. Did I have more cobblestone than that? I'm starting to think shit just disappears, man. I thought I had like 5,000 cobblestone. Did I use up that much of my cobblestone already? I could have sworn I had more cobblestone than that. Alright. It's almost Bloodmoon, okay? So the first thing I want to do is I want to survey my wall and make sure that it's not all destroyed and shit by Zeds and stuff like that. Make sure my spikes are all up and everything, okay? Let's walk my wall real quick. If there's anything that needs to be repaired or replaced, okay? Now this time not really, because it's still early and I know I just built that stuff, so. But like this week coming up now, there'll be all kinds of attacks and stuff while I'm in there crafting. And it'll slowly kind of just destroy spikes over time. So none destroyed now, but later on they will be. So remember to always check your spikes, okay? Now I want to grab the rest of my gas and oil. First thing I want to do is I want to make sure my bike is full, because I know I just ran a whole lot of gas out. Whoops. Go ahead and fill that up. Alright, so we know the bike is full. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this cloth and some of these empty jars and make up some more Molotovs. So we're gonna use the Molotovs up now on the Bloodmoon. Just put everything away real quick. Go ahead and refresh those. Alright, we should have some bullets made. There we go. Alright. Now, let's grab these mushrooms. Still low on corn. I'm gonna grab these eggs and stuff we have here. I'm gonna this. And I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to grab these. Let's go ahead and refresh those. Alright, now let's make some boiled water. Let's make some bacon and eggs. Let's make that boiled egg. Okay. Let's go ahead and grill some meat up. Just a couple of them, okay? I don't want to waste all my meat on grilled meat, but it's fixing to be the blood moon and I'm out of food. Okay, now I'm going to take these mushrooms and we're going to turn them into spores. And now we have plenty of mushrooms. Tomorrow morning, we are gold on food. Now we're still a little low on corn. In fact, it's going to kind of mess up the order of things, but let's get it growing. Okay. Let's turn that into a seed. And let's plant that seed. Corn's our weakness. Now no longer mushrooms, now corn is our weakness. Alright, let's put this seed up. Put this corn up. And this meat. And let's put this back in here. And we're going to drink this water up. Now let's put this clay back. Alright. Bacon and eggs. Boiled egg. Grilled meat. Okay? So grilled meat, a little bit of food, a little bit of health. And boiled egg, same thing. So you can make, if you just find the grill, and you don't have a cooking pot, you can make that. Boiled egg you can make if you have water. Okay? So we're going to heat that up. We're going to heat these three up. Save that bacon and egg that we got. We're just now at that moment now where we're running out of our stockpiled food that we got when we first went adventuring, plus the little bits that we found here and there. And we're fixing to go into our farm. Alright. So, finding that mushroom farm certainly sped that up. Now we have 9 of them. So we're good. We just need some freaking corn. Alright, I can actually take these potatoes. Okay, I'll go ahead and make some baked potatoes too. Let's make 10 of them. Okay. That thunder, it always happens at 1800. That's the warning. The blood moon's coming. Okay. Blood moon will start at night. When night begins, and that's at 2200. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make sure I have all my medical supplies on me. All I have is that fatigue. I don't have any sewing kits because I use them to make pocket mods with, and I don't have any. I have my antibiotics on me already. I don't have any splints. In fact, let's make a splint just in case you need duct tape or something. Cloth. Alright, Alright, let's get a couple splints. That's in case you break your leg. You can fix your leg. And we have bandages for abrasions. Okay. So really all we're missing is we got pills on our bar for concussions. Okay, pills cure concussions. Stun resistant concussion is when you get stunned. Alright, make sure you have all your bullets on you. Make sure you have all your weapons. Make sure you have all your heals, all your food and water, and be ready. Okay, and have your walls ready. So everything is ready. Okay, I got a couple hours before it's gonna come. So I'm gonna go up here and continue working on the next floor. Get this done with by morning, and then we'll be completely done with the base. Okay, we'll review and recap the base. And then we are ready to do POIs. I was hoping to find a beaker. 3 merchants and I couldn't find a beaker. But I did get lucky and find a building filled with mushrooms. So it wasn't a worthless trip. I mean, it was very nice to find those mushrooms. So this time tomorrow night, we'll begin to have infinite food. We already have infinite heals and infinite water. We'll have infinite food tomorrow night. So let's get our last few levels. Pick our last bit. The secret weapon at the end. And I would usually have this before the Bloodmoon. Like I said, I'm slowed down, talking, teaching, you know what I mean? So when you do this, you should have this all done before the Bloodmoon. I'm a day behind, roughly. Make 6 Molotovs. I feel like I'm missing a Molotov. Came out to exactly 20. Exactly a full stack. That's weird. I thought I had 21 or 22. Alright, so understand, because I leveled up pretty hardcore. You know, we're already level 20. Probably gonna be level 23 by the time the Bloodmoon starts. Okay, that jacked my game stage up. So this is not gonna be some silly little easy Bloodmoon. Okay, you know that's one advantage to being lower level. Okay, their game stage is low, so their Bloodmoons are weak. And this is insane, and I do have it on the maximum Bloodmoon count. So I'm pretty sure my game stage is 30 something right now. I'm in the Iron Age now. Okay. I'm no longer in the Stone Age. I'm high enough game stage to be in the Iron Age. Okay, so this Bloodmoon's there's going to be some zombies. It's not just going to be 10 zombies. It still ain't going to be hard because I'm prepared for it. Okay, but it's not going to be some cakewalk either, where you can just stand there with a spear. You know, if you're only level 7 or 8 right now, which is what most noobs would be. You know, with a regular Bloodmoon count of like 20, this event is pretty simple. Okay, it's really not that big a deal. But this is insane, and this is a 64 count Bloodmoon, and we are jacked up on level. Okay, so this is going to be probably a good 78 zombies, 70, 80 zombies. 2 more levels, that's what I need. Well, preferably 5 more levels. Yep, and that'd be where I normally am. 28, 29. We're probably going to get that tonight. This is the last bit. I think we have enough wood. We're getting close on wood. We may have to go get some wood. But maybe not. Well, we're definitely going to have to get some in the morning to replace all the spikes. We're going to lose probably all of our spikes tonight. But getting wood is easy now. Don't really concern myself with getting all the zombie kills on the first Bloodmoon. Like I say, it's not that much experience. I've got plenty of experience from building. So I just want them to die and be done with. Now, like I say, once base is built, okay, you really don't have to do all this again like this, okay? So, then the lion's share of all of your experience starts coming from zombies. So at that point, I'm going to want to kill all these zombies because I'm going to want their experience. You know, at higher levels, as you get to about level 50, 60, a Bloodmoon can give you 4 or 5 levels. Okay, because there's so many zombies you're fighting, okay? I could probably get a full level off all the zombies tonight if I killed all these zombies. But like I say, I'm jacked up on my level already. I just want to get through it. So I usually kind of on the first Bloodmoon, just let them all get killed on the spikes. Now on the second Bloodmoon and going forward, I'm not going to be building like this anymore, okay? In fact, I probably won't build anything for a long time now. And so all my experience will be coming from zombies. So again, at that point, I'm going to want to kill all these zombies for their experience. But tonight, I don't really care. It is the first Bloodmoon, and even though it'll be substantial because of my difficulty setting and my level right now, it's not really that substantial. It would just be a little more than a lower setting, lower count, lower level noob would be facing, you know what I mean? So remember, if you follow my strategy here and you build like this, okay, and you get your level up as high, that your Bloodmoon's not going to be some candy walk, alright? If you're a noob, you be prepared for it, okay? And say, you can pretty much fight it on the walls. We're prepared, okay? I mean, we have a base. That's what the base is for. It's the whole point of the tower defense. We are ready for it. Go ahead and make some more ladders. Or if you didn't notice, the Molotov's like a torch, gives you plenty of light. A lot of times I'll use the Molotov for a light source. I don't think I'll have enough wood. I might, we'll see. coming! It's like that scene in The Walking Dead, if you ever watched The Walking Dead, there what was that guy's name? Earl? I can't remember the veterinarian that lived on the farm in season 2, I think. And all the zombies came. They were in the farm. They got overran. They saw him off in the distance, this huge herd. Big old huge herd coming after him. That's what's happening right now. Over on the horizon there, it's a big giant fucking horde on its way. What was that guy's name? He died. He got his head cut off. His whole family died. I remember the first two girls died. Oh, the one girl lived. The one that's with the pizza kid, the Chinese pizza boy. What was his name? Damn, I can't remember. Walking Dead now. Haven't watched it, man. After the stuff with the governor, it got stupid to me. It's like a political show now. Not even about zombies anymore. People fighting people. It's just like a Raiders. You know, it's more about Raiders than it is about the zombies. Different factions fighting for power. What's his name? Negan. Yeah, Negan. When I got to Negan, right when I got to Negan, I was like, okay, this is just, they're just recycling it. This is just another governor. Negan is the governor X2. Have you seen Black? I think it's called Black Sunday. That's a cool ass zombie flick, but I don't know, they only did one season. I guess it got canceled. But it was looking like it was going to be really good. Black Sunday, I think is what it was called. It was on Netflix, I think. I had high hopes for that show. And I just died. I never saw it again. Best zombie movie ever, though. It's called The Black Lotus. It's a Chinese movie. It's black and white. I mean, it's old. It's like 1940 or 1950. That fucking movie was the coolest zombie movie I've ever seen. It was so realistic. It wasn't all about gore. I mean, it had gore in it, but it wasn't like that wasn't what they were trying to do. They were trying to show actual zombie apocalypse survival. Oh, that movie was awesome. The Black Lotus. Old Chinese movie. I don't think you can find it. I think I've got it upstairs on my VCR. If I remember right. I got a whole bunch of old VCR tapes from back in the 80s. There used to be a lot of Chinese zombie movies. What the hell are the names, man? Carol, Rick, Daryl, Michonne. The girl's name, the Chinese kid with the ball cap all the time. He started dating the Earl, I think his name was Earl. The veterinarian doctor. Started about dating his daughter. What was her name? Can't even remember. I liked the original crew. First 2 seasons. After that, it was stupid. Like the guy with the red hair. The fuck comes out of nowhere. Who the fuck are you? Like, I don't know. I guess I was loyal to the original cast. And that black girl with the short hair. And that stupid ass priest, the bald headed priest. These people come out of nowhere and suddenly they're as important as the main characters of season 1. I hate when they do that with a TV show. I mean, what was so cool about The Walking Dead was falling in love with those characters and then having them get killed. Like when Rick's wife got killed, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they killed a main character like that. Guess they ran out of characters to kill, so they had to create new ones. At that point, they should have just ended the show. It would have been in my memory as one of the all-time greatest realistic shows. But then they started replacing the characters with nobodies out of nowhere. That just killed it for me. And then when they recycled the governor with Negan, I was just like, okay. They got no fucking ideas left. I loved The Walking Dead when it first came out, though. Gotta say, Carol's one of the most deeply developed characters in a TV show I've seen. To go from that mousy, battered housewife to what she became was pretty cool to watch her slowly change. It was a really good development with her, I thought. Alright, they're coming. They'll be here in moments. Ain't nothing can get up here. Just to keep them from bugging out. Pad the air and I'll lock it up. Alright. I'm going to get a bike. The hammer. This cobblestone. Not gonna need the wrench. I would say put your water on your bar if you're gonna throw Molotovs, because sometimes you accidentally burn yourself and you get set on fire, and that sucks. Let's make sure we got our food up, because you can run out of food in the middle of Bloodmoon and have to eat. Otherwise you'll be dropping in your stamina and stuff because you got no food. Get out here on your wall. Get ready to fight. Here they come! They're coming! Oh my goodness! Or they're chasing you, so if you're up here close to them, just drag them along. Okay. If you stay in one place, they're going to start beating on the wall. The wall's going to take damage. Just drag them along. See how he's walking on top of the barbed wire? See, if it was spikes up on the wall instead of barbed wire, they would use the spikes as a step to jump up on them. They can still jump on each other's heads though. They'll jump on each other's heads at that height, the height advantage, that elevation they have from walking on the barbed wire. And they can still get up on the wall. What you can do, I forgot to do this, is you can make a couple of wood spikes. And if they get on the wall, you can put the wood spikes on the wall. Really, one thing of water is what I got out of that. Zombie loot bag. One fucking bag. One thing of water. Ooh, a treasure map. That's where it's at. We'll do that tomorrow. Grandma! All those farm plots on the ground. Oh, this dog's turning the rotting flesh. Rotting flesh is turning the farm plots. That's all I see. I see farm plots right here. Don't stand still, because they'll bunch up. They'll start beating on the wall. Okay? And they'll start climbing on each other to get up on you. That's how you get them up inside your courtyard. So don't just stand still. See one? He jumped over somebody. There's no hole in the wall. He jumped. They got bunched up. They got a little elevation because they were standing on barbed wire. And he was able to jump over. Birds. Just walk backwards. Come on, birdie. That bird. Farm plots. See? Since I'm beating on this bird, they're all gonna bunch up around me. See? You see what I'm talking about? So how he jumped over? Because they were able to stop moving. Back and forth. And so they bunched up. And we're able to jump. So that's what we don't want to happen, okay? That's why you keep on moving. I try to keep them on one side. So you don't lose all your spikes and have to spend so much time remaking your spikes. Fuck just hit me. Another bird. Got his brain from that one. Alright. I want to try and get him away from that side of the building. Farm plots. Creedy, what's up, brother? See, they can jump on each other now. There's two of them. You understand now? The bomb wire is fucking their pathing up. See? They're moving really slow. They're taking damage from the bomb wire. They can't really jump or move around. punch him up a little bit. Shit. Fuck off. I want the loot. Bunching up again. That's how they jump. Ooh, that's nice. That's anywhere from 3 to 12,000 Duke coins. Can't remember some maps. The lowest I've ever seen it is 3,000. The highest I've ever seen it is 12,000 Duke coins. The treasure map, like when you do the buried treasure quest. Only that one's like out. That's not a quest from the trader. It's like an actual buried treasure. You go out and dig that big old thing up. Not the spider zombie down there, but I'm gonna fuck with him. Okay. Just he can jump up on the wall. He can jump up there. There's another one, see him? Those, sir. Ooh, is that nerdy glasses? Give me some lucky looter glasses, that's what I want. See? They jumped on each other. Oh, they both died in the fire over here. Okay. The two that jumped the wall. Alright, some stamina up. Oh, no, there was some loot. Only one Molotov left. Should have made more. That means we're gonna go through bullets. See, I just burned myself by running through that fire, so just drink the drink. Okay, and that'll put it out. Where's that other? There it is. Oh, someone with a stun baton. Was that a recipe or was it the stun baton? Don't tease it. Alright, we're out of Molotov, so we're going to have to utilize these spikes down here. Either that, or start using up all the bullets. Let's get rid of that. Stun baton recipe. That's my favorite weapon. Get rid of some of this encumbrance I got on here. Let's go ahead and put these glasses on. I think these are nerdy glasses. Yes, that's 10% experience. That'll help. Alright, who's left? Or am I got no more barbed wire. Here we go. Alright, gonna have to use some bullets. Oh, you see them all stand there and look at me? Dead. Alright, the song ends. That usually means it's over. Although there may be some on the other side too far away. So before you go jumping out there, just make sure. I have had the song end, and there was another 5 or 6 on the other side I didn't know about. I don't know why. Yep, they're not. Alright, so it's over. We're safe. We've killed all those zombies that could possibly spawn on tonight's Bloodmoon. Okay, so it's over. Now, like I said, if I go running out into the field, and go into a POI or something, and engage a random Zed somewhere, it will cause the entire Bloodmoon to start at 3. Okay? I've depleted half our defensive spikes and barbed wire, and we ran ourselves out of Molotovs. So all we have now are bullets. Okay? Unless we want to fight all them zombies hand to hand. I could do it, but I'll wind up going through all my heals. I'll wind up taking a lot of damage to the wall, so I'd rather not provoke a second Bloodmoon. I just don't have the supplies to really deal with it. Did you see what they did? How they kind of ran along the wall on the barbed wire? Like I say, I used to put spikes along the wall, but the spikes don't kill them. So they jump up. They use a spike as a jump. They jump a whole lot more when there's spikes instead of barbed wire. Because the barbed wire kind of glues them in place. You see what I'm saying? They get tangled up in it. The spikes they don't get tangled up in. So they just jump right up on you. 10, 15 of them at a time. Alrighty then. Wish I could have got more dogs. I would have eliminated a good bit of rotting flesh, but they'll decay. I wish on the Bloodmoon they wouldn't decay as fast. You know, the corpses, you don't have time to loot. Alright, so that's the end of that. So let's go in here and check out what we made. Let me go ahead and get my shit back together here. Alright, let's repair this. Put these up here. Alright, let's go over here to our medical. Put our medical back up. Alright. Now what do we get here? A stack of water. Let's put the water up. Alright, treasure map. That's awesome. Okay. Quality 1. Hammer's not going to mean anything. Feathers aren't going to mean anything. Alright, This right here is magnum bullets. I don't use magnums, so to me I'm going to scrap it and it'll turn into brass. We already have a quality 5, so we'll scrap that. Ooh, double barrel shotgun. That's better than a blunderbuss. I like the upgrade to the blunderbuss. Let's repair that bad boy. Let's repair our AK. Okay, so it's not the best. It's the blunderbuss is like fire, reload, but the double barrel shotgun is 2 fires. You can fire it twice. Now on insane, that's a little bit better. Insane, 2 shots can take a couple of zombies out. Okay, better than the blunderbuss. Oh, let's go ahead and eat these pears up. Pears and peas. Okay. Now, like I say, I prefer heat resistance over cold resistance. So see, this is higher on the heat resistance, and that's higher on the cold. Okay, cold resistance I don't need, because I will use this other smoothies. Okay. For my cold resistance, so I want my clothes to be for my heat resistance. Alright, so that poncho was an upgrade to my weather resistance. Okay, which means I can sell this one now. So 100 gold for that. Okay, I don't care about beers. Serrated tempered blade is not a bad. But schematics, once you start looting and stuff later on, and got all this huge map to explore, you're going to get dozens and dozens of these books right here. So right now, early level, I'd rather have the money for it. Stun baton, on the other hand, is nice. Okay, I would most definitely get this stun baton recipe because I love the stun baton. Okay, however, unless I put points in the perk, I'm only going to be able to craft a quality 1 stun baton. And it just so happens I think it's a quality 2 or 3 for sale at the vendor. So this time around, I don't need it because I'm going to go buy one from the vendor here shortly. I have a quality 4 shovel I can make, so I can't do anything but scrap that. And that was it. So we didn't get a whole lot of loot on the first Bloodmoon. You normally don't, you know. So go ahead and put this brass over here. Right. Put this over here. You use these to make oil with. Okay. And keep this. Almost ready to make a whole nother wall of farm plots again. Another 20. Okay. And put those up. That little stack that we found earlier. We'll turn that into first aid bandages. Put this cloth up, these bones we got for them dogs. Some more bandages. Okay. Shotgun shells. We got ourselves a nice new shotgun. We'll keep shells on us now. I'm just going to refresh that stack. Okay, here's my shovel. There's my wrench. Here's my axe. Put my bike back. Get my cobblestone. Okay, now we are definitely low on wood and cobblestone, okay? But we're almost done with the base. Alright. So let's go see about finishing the base off. We'll do repairs tomorrow. Well, we want 5 floors, right? 1, 2, 3. And we are currently in the middle of making a 4, right? So we might have enough to get through. We only got to finish this one and make the next one and we're done. I don't think we're going to have enough. Did you see how easy it was to see clearly all around myself and fight that Bloodmoon? That's why all that stuff I've been doing it all for a reason. Okay? So I hope that kind of came together for you, alright? It's all, I needed the wood, I needed the stone, okay? So I got it out here so I would clear things around, alright? It was very easy to deal with that. that Bloodmoon. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even really trying at all. Okay. Like I say, I got plenty of heals, plenty of antibiotics, plenty of water, plenty of drinks, bullets. The base is strong. They could not even remotely get through my wall. Okay. A lot of people don't realize they build their wall and they just stand in one place. Okay, you make a strong wall so that they can't just clip it. Okay, and then you move so they don't stay concentrated on one spot, and they're not gonna get through your wall. Okay, this is an insane 64 count Bloodmoon. All right, and my game stage is pretty high for this level, so you know what I'm saying. It's gonna get much harder later on. They're gonna get through that wall eventually. You better believe it. They're gonna get through 5 walls, but you don't have to worry about them getting through your wall anytime soon. Okay, that's really all you need. You know, later on I'll have hundreds of Molotovs, hundreds of them. I'll just be throwing them constantly. You go to my profile on Steam. Got some old videos I just tape myself playing. It's a good mid-level to high-level Bloodmoons, okay? like game stage 300 Bloodmoons. I was moving a point to some people. I made those videos, okay, but there's no recording on there. I mean, there's no volume or audio. We talk. It's just I recorded them and just put them up there. But if you're interested, you can watch them and you'll see where the zombies are cutting through 7 and 8 walls, okay? But those are high Bloodmoons, okay? And I got hundreds of Molotovs, and I'm just throwing them all over the place. I got machine gun turrets up, spikes. I got layers of spikes. Okay, and that's an old strategy I used when I was learning. Which you could turn this base right here into that. And that is adequate, okay? There's better ways of doing things because you don't want to constantly have to rebuild. And with that strategy, I did have to rebuild a lot. So I've kind of honed my strategy since then. But it does work, is what I'm saying, okay? So if you want to check that out on Johnson, on Steam, go right on ahead. And you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's, you know, I'm level, I think I'm like 100, 150, 160th level. You know, like day 150, before it gets to be that chaotic. That's my point. Which means, excuse me, anytime in the next 2 months of gameplay, this wall will be adequate. And if they do get through it, like I say, I'm going to get on my step, my pyramid step there, at the base of the tower. And they're not going to get through that. Okay? Until, like I say, 2 months from now. And at that point, you'll want to start adding more base defenses. But for me, at that point, I'm going to leave and go to the wasteland and build a real base, a steel base. By that point, because I have so many resources, it won't even be funny. I mean, I have like quality 6 everything, tier 3 everything. You know what I'm saying? I have 20,000 rounds on hand at any given time. Grenades, rocket launchers, you know, the works by that point. So I'll throw up a much better base. Choke points and shit in it. Electric fences and traps all over the place. Mines. And I'll do that out in the wasteland. Because that's when it's fun. That's what's fun for me. You see what I'm saying? I don't recommend a new person do that. But once you've got like 1,000 hours in a game, you know, you start looking for ways to make it harder. Just like anything else, practice. Alright, let's load this gun up. Not my favorite. Like I say, I like the pump shotgun. It only has 2 shots and then you reload. And on Insane, it's not that reliable. Even 2 shots won't kill most of these zombies. Definitely won't kill the dogs. But that's like more of a weapon than the blunderbuss is. So it's worth putting on my bar. I can use that. It's useful. Which means I don't just have 150 shells. I have 212 shells. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. And as I'm looting, I'm going to get both of these. So that both these piles of bullets are going to get larger, not just one pile. So it's nice to have a second weapon that uses a different type of ammo. Increases how many shots you have. Total shots. And the machine gun, in my opinion, is far better than the shotguns are. But the shotguns are useful. That may just be a playstyle thing. I mean, somebody else may be way better with a shotgun than I am with a machine gun. I don't know. I don't even really aim. I just kind of point and shoot. I don't usually aim until I'm with using my machine gun. My actor's actually a machine gun, not a AK-47. It's actually called the machine gun. It's the highest level, best weapon in the game. When I get the machine gun, that's usually when I actually start aiming and paying attention. Because that's when I'm really going through bullets. Right now, I'm just kind of like, yeah, just kind of aim, just kind of point at them, hip fire, you know what I mean? Because they're not strong enough, and it just takes 3 or 4 bullets to bring them down. So I don't really care. I'm not really trying. Well, like I say, once you get the machine gun, you're going through tens of thousands of bullets, and at that point, you want to aim and pay attention. I'm dealing with irradiated feral whites, zombie bears, and demos, so I need to aim now. And we are out of wood. Damn. All right. It's almost daytime. Alright, so one more harvest of the wood. We may have to make just another 1,000 cobblestone. So maybe just a little bit more clay, and then we're done. Like I say, I would normally be done yesterday. We're a day behind, because I'm stopping and saying, do this and do that. That slows me down. You should be able to employ a strategy similar to this and be done before the blood moon. Need to make more wood spikes tomorrow, and more barbed wire too. Fix our wall, and then we'll be done. And then it's time to go raid POIs. Okay, get your base up, get your crafting stations, get your bike, get your farm, then go and start exploring the rest of the game. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely going to need. This was such a nice thing to get. That makes up for not having. I had all that crappy loot from all the bags. I got a shitty return on my loot this blood moon. Sometimes you get really good stuff, okay? It would have been nice to get a beaker, for instance. That you get much better stuff normally. But this time I had a shitty run. But I got that. I got that treasure map and that thing. I don't know which one that is, but like I say, the smallest one I ever saw gave me 3,000 dew coins. The biggest one I ever saw gave me 12,000. I mean, 12,000 dew coins just to run out and dig a hole was pretty fucking nice. And I'll show you that tomorrow too. Alright. And we're good on food and water. You know, even low, we're still good. How many did we get levels just now? We have 5 of them. Alright, so that is... Yeah, we still need 3 more levels. Like I say, 129 is usually where I'm stopping at. And that's when I pick animal tracker. So we are, like I say, a full day behind here. Let's put that here. And that. Actually, no. Better just take that with us. Go ahead and grab this. Alright. What can I do for the next 5 minutes? I'll drink one of these. The farm should be ready, right? Yeah, the original farm is ready. Don't care now. If the blood moon starts again, it'll end immediately. It's going to be daytime. Well, I would have to deal with like 60 zombies. Yeah, it'll be alright. And we survived. Alrighty. Now let's see. What do we have here? We got plenty of mushrooms now, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. We have plenty of potatoes, so we don't need to worry about that. We are low on corn. We got plenty of aloe vera. So let's make another corn seed. Okay. Put this corn up. Let's go out here. Plant this corn seed. Yeah, one more corn and we will be straight. Actually, we don't even need one more corn. We're good. All we need really is 2 of them. I like to get more of those, so just to kind of give me a bigger stack of food, not have to worry about it at all. But I think if we leave everything alone and just let it all catch up, so it's harvesting at the same time, I think we'll be good on food tomorrow. All right. I do have this. Okay. So I want to show you something about the food real quick, and then we are going to move on. Okay. You have steak and potatoes, okay, which is potatoes and mushrooms, and you're using meat. Okay, so basically, if you're missing corn, you make steak and potatoes, and you hunt for meat. Okay. If you're missing mushrooms, then you use your potatoes and your corn, and you hunt for meat. See, if you're missing mushrooms, you use these. If you're missing corn, you use these. Okay. And then you got vegetable stew if you didn't go hunting and don't have any meat. So if you have all 3 of the vegetables, you don't even need to go hunting at all. Okay, that's the mid-tier foods right there. So as long as you have 2, okay, potatoes and mushrooms, okay, or potatoes and mushrooms, and then potatoes and corn. So potatoes is really the core one to make the big meals. then you're looking for either corn or mushrooms. Like I say, corn is usually the very, very common one. Okay, so that's how you got that. All right, and if you don't have the meat, then you can go with a vegetable stew. So if you don't have potatoes, okay, uh, uh, that's when you're kind of making everything broken up. You know, you're eating corn on the cob or grilled meat and bacon and eggs and stuff like that. All right, so potatoes is really the one that you need to find, and then you want to find mushrooms and corn after that. Like I say, you almost always find way too much corn. This is one of the least corn finding maps I've found yet. Okay, usually I find 70, 80 corn easily. Corn farms are just everywhere. Okay, this map not so much. So this is a new thing for me not to have a bunch of corn. Okay, so we do have what we need. All right, so I want to make them. This is the steak and potato meal. Is my staple meal. I like steak and potato meal and zucca juice smoothie because the zucca juice smoothie and the steak and potato meal go perfect together. All right, and then I don't even use corn much at all. Once I have stacks of meat and mushrooms. So now that I've got since I found that mushroom place, okay, I got plenty of mushrooms and I got plenty of potatoes. So I don't really care about the corn now. Okay, because it's gonna be the mushrooms and the potatoes. As long as I'm hunting meat, I gotta have meat. Okay, which is why I might still pick Animal Tracker. Okay, but there's something else I want to make sure I have before I run out of all these extra levels I'm getting for building, because I'm going to be done building here in a second. Okay, so steak and potato meals. We can make 2 of them. All right. Tomorrow we're going to be able to make a lot more of them because we used a lot of our potatoes making these to get through the other night, and we just now got our mushrooms. Okay. So tomorrow night, like I say, I'm behind today because talking and stuff like that. All right, so I'm gonna just let these get made real quick. Are you starting to see it all come together now? And how it all kind of works. So I was able to teach you all the different, how to get everything up. I wasn't going too fast when I was actually building things. Alright, here's your steak and potatoes. Okay? You're not going to eat nearly as often. You're going to eat your meal and you're going to be good. Okay? Alright. So now, it's daytime. Let's go get some more wood. Okay? We need some more wood and we need some clay. Alright, well, we have a bicycle now. So we can be real quick about this. As I get the last bit of my wood haul, I'm going to make sure that I've cleared out the town. Okay? Of trees that block my view. I'm not going to get them all, but you know. I still need, a good 4,000 or 5,000 wood right now, alright? Because I'm going to need to be able to finish building my last tower floor. I'm going to need to be able to load up my forges. my chemistry stations, and my campfire. I'm gonna need to be able to make some spikes and some barbed wire. I'm going to have some extra left over for just general purposes. And then after that, I'm not going to really need any more wood than just what I'm getting, you know, out in the broad. I'll no longer have to really lumberjack. However, there may be a case where I need to, if I have a really bad horde night or something. I go through a lot of spikes, okay? So I'm going to make a tree farm for that. So if I need to just grab a huge wood, I'll just go next door and grab it. Well, there's 2 waterworks in this town. Which actually I should have made forced a couple of days ago. I could talk about it. I never did it. Tree farm, but it's nothing to make. Might as well grab all these trees right here. Another one. Alright, that should be enough to get up our wood frames. Well, there we go. Alright, let's make 400 of those. We'll finish the top floor easily, and we'll still have like 200 left, and that'll be what we use to go, you know, galloping about. Now that I have this this double barrel shotgun, it's quality 3 too, so it's not bad. I'm not going to worry about 7,000 in order to get that pump shotgun. Although if I come across the money, well, I might get it because I have the treasure map. That's true. I might actually get enough to buy that pump shotgun outright because I have that treasure map. Then again, I may want to save that money in case a higher quality AK-47 comes up for sale. Because now I'm going to want to put some mods in my AK-47. Okay. A couple of different mods I'm going to want for that. So I may do that. I may just use the double barrel shotgun for now as a backup. Use the shotgun shells instead of the AK-47 shells. Okay, until I run out of them, and then I'll go to the AK-47s. And in the meantime, save the money up for an upgraded, higher quality AK-47. And that'll give me time to build up my 7.62 rounds. So you gotta be thinking about the future, you know what I'm saying? So I want to get that pump shotgun, but the AK-47 is the main weapon. So I'd rather have a higher quality AK-47 and a lower quality shotgun. So if I miss this pump shotgun and another one pops up later, and it's only a quality 1, that's still way better than this fucking double barrel shotgun. What's better about it is it has a larger magazine size, so you have more shots before you gotta reload. Okay. What gets you is when you're reloading, especially fighting a bear or a pack of wolves. You don't have enough bullets to bring them down before you have to reload. Excuse me. So when you reload, that's when they kill you. Damn it. Sorry. See, the grass is blocking me from selecting it. That's nerve-wracking. The great thing about having this mini bike, or a bicycle for that matter, is if you run into something harsh that catches you off guard. Oh shit. Goodbye. Okay, I mean, this is a game changer right here. Now, the other thing is having that extra storage means you don't have to run back and forth as much when you're looting. Okay? Remember, I'm also preparing myself to be able to loot quickly. Okay? Just compare yourself with low inventory, going through POIs. Now, often you have to travel back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, or have to set up chests all over the place. Put your loot inside your chest and then grab it and go back, you know. And think about that time you're spending doing that over time. You know, so I'm just doing it all at once. So that when I actually get ready to do the cool shit, nothing's gonna kind of interrupt me. I'm not gonna have to stop and say, oh shit, I can't carry all this. Let me drop a chest right here. I'll put all my loot in the chest and I'll get it on my way back later after the next 3 trips. Or you know what, I can't loot this, I'll leave it. Constantly throwing stuff out of your inventory because you can't carry it with you. And that adds up over the course of, you know, weeks and weeks and weeks. Storm again. The little shit you see around the edge of the monitor, the little white stuff. That's because I'm cold, because I switched to, got rid of that. So I keep getting cold. I didn't realize this was a cold area. Being so close to the desert, that's kind of weird. But it's no big deal. Once we get some better clothes, it'll go away, and all it's doing is make us consume our food a little faster. Alright, so now let's make some spike traps. Let's go ahead and make 130 of those, and that should cover us on spikes. this mess over here. What kind of shit is running around in here? Wow, that got really bright all of a sudden. That's about good enough, I think. You see how by chopping the trees down in town, especially the ones that are like this, has really cleared up the town. Like when we chop trees down out in the forest, you know, it's the same thing, you're just chopping trees down. But if you do it in a town, you're kind of clearing out your visibility and mobility in town at the same time. You know, sure, you can go out in the forest, you chop them all down there too. But this makes it also a little bit easier, especially at night. Once I start doing POIs, you know, nighttime don't matter to me. Okay? Night and day doesn't matter. Okay? So, what does matter is being blinded at night. So, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna get your wood in town. Heading back to the base now. I just grabbed a few more trees on my way in. Almost where I want to be. We still have to make barbed wire too. And like I'm also making enough to where I can repair without having to do this. I don't need 130 spikes right now. I only need about 40. So I should have a good bit left over. Same thing with the barbed wire. To do repairs with during the course of the week. And next Blood Moon, we won't go through near as many spikes because we have a whole lot more bullets and stuff that we'll do. We'll kill a lot more of the zombies instead of letting the spikes kill so many of them. So repairing next Blood Moon will be much easier. We won't need nearly as many spike traps and barbed wire, and we'll already have a stockpile made. Up. I think we have enough stone. What we need is some more clay, and that's okay because we got that treasure map. So now let's go check out that treasure map. See what we get for gold in that. And also get some clay while we do it. Alright, so just click on it. Read. Accept. Now it should be on our map. There it is. Sometimes they're pretty far away though. Yeah, it's all the way in the middle of this other town right here. That's a bit of a trek, but that's okay. We got our mini bike. Let's ride down there real quick. These treasure tabs are definitely worth doing, okay? Only thing is, oh yeah, you gotta have lockpicks. Because these treasures will be locked, okay? And I don't think I have any friggin' lockpicks. Alright. So now this is where trash comes in, okay? Now I can pick lockpick and make some traps. Some lockpicks, okay? Or I can try and find some, okay? Or I can buy some. Alright? They're expensive to buy, they really are. And lost my train of thought. They're really expensive to buy. Not always for sale. Okay? So this iron mine and this coal mine are both turning into this nitrate shit. That's not good. But lockpicks do tend to drop sometimes in trash. Okay? Trash is a good place to find lockpicks. might be able to loot up a bunch of trash and find enough lockpicks to be able to open this chest, okay? Unlike the buried treasure that you get from the missions, the treasure map is going to be locked, okay? You want to have at least 4 or 5 lockpicks, because sometimes you get it with 1 lockpick, sometimes they just keep breaking. You might go through 20 lockpicks trying to open one thing, okay? In my experience, usually it's only one, 2, or 3 though, okay? And every once in a while I'll run into a lock that's just like crazy, 15, 20 lockpicks. But most of them I get open within 2 or 3 lockpicks. Going after trash, you can be lucky. It's RNG, okay? Some maps I play on, I hit all the trash in the streets as I go around town real quick, and I'll get 30 or 40 lockpicks by doing that. And I'll also pick up 30 or 40 duct tape, and also pills to drop inside that as well, and so does brass, okay? So they're lucrative, okay? But sometimes I go through and I don't get a single damn lockpick at all. So it's kind of like if you're looking for lockpicks and you don't find any, it's kind of disappointing. You're like, damn it, where are the lockpicks at? And you kind of feel like you wasted your time. So kind of right now, I'm kind of like, should I go and see if there's some lockpicks in the garbage, or should I just go and try and buy some real quick? There's no reason to go to that buried treasure unless I have lockpicks. Holy shit! Oh, I was not ready for that. I just used all of my stamina. See what I'm talking about with the bike? That's like zombie bears and zombie dogs. Ooh, it scared me. Ooh, that's a pack right there, boy. Alright. Alright. See why the bike is so awesome? If I did not have that bike, then I would have been dead. That was like 3 or 4 zombie dogs and 2 zombie bears right on top of me. Where'd they all go? They despawn? What kind of bullshit? Did I drive that far away? Fall in the hole. That's the hole we were in, right? The iron mine? There's a dog right there. Where'd the zombie bears go? There were 2 zombie bears I thought I saw. Where'd they go? just disappeared. See, I hate that, man. Once I escaped, I was kind of looking forward to all that rotting flesh. What the fuck ever. So they just spawned to kill me, right? And since I escaped, they just despawned? Is that what just occurred? This is where I was. I got the 2 dogs. Where's the zombie bear? That's the kind of BS. At any rate, okay, they're gone, whatever. You see why I clear my land out? So I can see that kind of shit. Alright. Understand? There's a reason. You want to play permadeath? You want to not die in your games? You want to do good? I'm teaching you things that mean stuff here, okay? Alright. Don't see any more zombie bears, so let's take a look at the trader. Even if I spend 1,000 on lockpicks just to get 5 of them, even the minimum treasure map I've seen is 3,000 would be worth it. Let's see what we got going on in here. Does she have some lockpicks?
If you are here to buy, I've got the best selection of medicine in the wasteland.
Lockpicks, 2 of them. Look how expensive they are. Just for 2 of them.
Thanks for letting me take care of you. And
Let's try
your
with 2.
friends.
We might get it open with 2. If not, we'll come back and we'll scour some trash. Once the hole's dug, we'll just run back again. We can try the other trader because it's in the other town anyway. We want to get this treasure map because that could be a very, very large chunk of change. Oh, and the reason that I did the iron just now was so that I could make my barbed wire. Barbed wire. We'll make 100 of those. Is that a zombie bear right there? Aha, he ran way the hell over here? You see how he's in the trees and shit? And that tree that you can't see? He's all dark colored. You barely even saw him there. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you now? Alright, that motherfucker right there ain't no joke. Alright? That's like the strongest monster in the game right there. On Insane, that motherfucker right there is like 500 bullets to kill. Well, not that many. He's about 300 bullets to kill. 250, 300. Alright, he's no bullshit. He is, however, wandering dangerously close to my base. Don't want to spend all my bullets on that bear. But I knew I saw at least one. I thought I saw 2 of them, actually. Alright, how am I going to deal with this? Let's take this. See the grass and breaking my bike. Alright, motherfucker, let's do it. Come get it. I don't have any more Molotovs. There we go. Found the final. Look at that, one hit. Whoa. That was almost death right there. Oh yeah, motherfucker. How about that shit? What? Gotcha. That was what? 100 bullets. Alright, I exaggerate. That was 3 reloads. Still 100 bullets, you see what I'm saying? That's a lot. Alright. Got some farm plots now. Don't need that testosterone. 2 nitrate ain't gonna do nothing. Alright. Let's go ahead and eat some grub. Get some drink up. I swear I think there's still another zombie bear out there somewhere. I thought I saw 2. I did kind of jerk the screen when I first ran, when I was finding myself right beside him. So I may have just kind of did like this real fast and saw the same one twice. Then again, he wandered really far away from where he originally spawned. So there may be another one. Alright, so obviously this fucking tree needs to go. That's too close to my base. I need wood anyway, so. I'm glad that happens, because you got to see exactly what I was talking about. That black colored bear up on one of these trees like that. And at night, you can't see them at all. Okay? It's completely camouflaged. And you saw him, he went right to the tree. That's exactly what I was talking about. Like I say, man, you're walking around and shit. You know what I'm saying? That fucking bear that's up in that tree like that, and you can't see him. That's why you see me knocking those types of trees down all over the place, all over town. Okay? I need the wood. Okay? Because I'm building my base. So, those are the types of trees you want to get rid of, and you want to get rid of them all in your main town. After you get to that town, you'll be really strong. So at that point, you know, the next town you don't have to worry about it because you'll be really strong. You'll have a lot more armor on and stuff, you know. You saw him hit me one time and took what, 80 hit points, 90 hit points in one hit. was perfect. So you got to see the dog attacks a couple times now, and a couple of bears, right? And that zombie bear there hidden in the tree was perfect. That's exactly what I've been trying to relate to you. So later on, you know, I'm almost done now. By tomorrow, I'll be done. Because I'm a day behind, and I'm going on this treasure hunter map now. You know, this treasure map hunt. So I'm falling even further behind with the building, but I'll be done. I'll be done today for sure. And so tomorrow we're gonna start hitting the POIs up like crazy. Okay, and you'll see as I'm going through the town now, you'll notice how clear everything is. Okay, it's true we didn't get every tree, of course not, and we didn't get every big tree like this either that's blocking all your vision. But we got a lot of them. You know, while we were clearing to make lumber for our base and stuff. And you'll notice it really matters, especially at night, when you can just freely move around and you're not blind to see all these trees. Well, I don't know if there's bears behind them trees. Right? They do. They pop up. They spawn right on top of you. Like, you know, that bear and those two dogs did not walk up on me together. You see what I'm saying? That spawned like 15 feet away from me because I was banging on that iron. See what I'm saying? And that's the kind of shit that'll happen to you. That storm is messing me up. I'm getting some crazy sluggish lag. The video's gonna end in like 3 minutes. So if it does, and I zoned out digging, my bad. That's what you get. Alright. Obviously, you should have learned by now. Right? That tree right there is not going to be happening. Not while we're digging in this hole. Okay, so let's get our stamina up because we don't know if there's anything behind it now. So we can make a run for the bike if we need to. Pray that 2 lockpicks is enough to get this chest open. If not, we'll be looking around for lockpicks. And hopefully this is a good one. Not a $3,000 one, but a $12,000. 12,000 Duke coins. Sometimes they have pieces of armor, guns, antibiotics, that sort of thing mixed in with them too. So you notice the circle is much bigger. And sometimes these are deeper. And sometimes they go way away from where the circle actually started off at. So this can be this can be quick, or it can be a freaking excursion. Okay, but luckily we are a miner. And we have a grade digger mod. So we can cut through this dirt pretty quick now. And we need some clay anyway. Like I said, I got a minute and 40 seconds. If I zone out on this and it ends on me again, I'll see you in the next video. Finish digging this up. Always, when a circle shrinks, find the new center, especially with these, because this circle will actually move completely away from where it started off at. This treasure could be underneath that building over there. I mean, that's how far off it could be. Not usually, but sometimes it will be.